Have you ever picked up a rifle so compact and pared down to only what truly works, that you start wondering why the rest of the guns in your cabinet feel as heavy as a bag of concrete? Survival rifles have come a long way from the era of rusty truck guns or scout toys. Today, the best ones can fold, float, or come apart like a magic trick, yet still pack enough punch to drop a squirrel or stop a threat with a single shot. And the reasons you need them are very real. In 2025, with political tension rising and backpack space measured gram by gram, a backcountry rifle isn't just a range toy anymore. It's a tool for leaving home in minutes because of wildfires, floods, or prolonged blackouts, for getting by when supply chains wobble and ammunition is scarce, for fast deployment in bad situations, firing reliably even when your hands are wet, freezing, or muddy, for shrugging off sun, rain, dust, and still being easy to clean in the field, for digesting a wide range of common ammo you can scrounge, for folding down small, stashing discreetly, carrying light without drawing attention, and when it matters, shooting straight and hitting the target. This list breaks down the 7 most trustworthy survival rifles based on what truly matters. Easy to carry and deploy, easy to clean in the field, broad ammo tolerance, reliable operation in nasty weather, and the ability to hold accuracy when you have to hit. Buckle up. We're going from decent to near perfect. Spoiler, a few of them cost less than a tank of gas in California. Number 1. Browning BLR Takedown. Arguably the most elegant rifle in the survival world. Rare praise for something meant to get knocked around in the woods. A lever action that splits in seconds yet still holds 0. An achievement that puts the BLR squarely in the conversation. Chamberings include .308, .43, and even 450. Marlin for the heavy hitters. Real stopping power in a tidy package for your pack or under a truck seat. Detachable box magazine. A rarity in lever guns. A lightweight aluminum receiver keeps weight around 6.8 lb. Performance. Smooth lever throw, crisp trigger, excellent accuracy for a takedown. Whether you're elk hunting or prepping for whatever's next, the BLR brings both looks and muscle. This isn't your granddad's lever gun. It's for modern shooters who respect tradition, demand reliability, and still believe style matters even when the grid goes down. Number 2. Appalachian Scout, Dove Custom Guns. A one-off because it doesn't come from a big brand. A custom, hand-built piece that blends old-school ruggedness with smart modern upgrades. Looks like a classic Western lever action, but the magic is in the details. 357 Magnum. Also runs .38 Special. Flexible, softer recoil, stretches your ammo supply. Comes with a scout rail for optics, ghost ring sights, a threaded barrel for a suppressor, and a paracord-wrapped lever that feels just right in the hand. Real wood that isn't delicate. Built to work, not to sit in a display case. Not a traditional takedown, but compact and quick handling enough for a backpack or a saddle. Runs like clockwork through dust, rain, and snow. Top-notch craftsmanship, at the cost of price and limited batches. Feels like an heirloom, only brand new and built for survival. Just grabbing it makes you feel more capable. Number 3. Ruger 10-22. Takedown. If any rifle built the small game prepper community, it's the Ruger 10-22. The takedown version keeps the legendary reliability and customization, then adds a mechanism that makes carrying almost laughably easy. Press the latch, twist the barrel. Suddenly you've got a rifle that fits most backpacks with room to spare. Just over 5 lb, 22. Long rifle. Not for gunfights, and it doesn't pretend otherwise. Its job is to quietly, efficiently put meat in the pot, then disappear until you need it again. A 10-round rotary magazine, a massive aftermarket, and a trigger that punches above its price. Excellent accuracy for a rimfire. Modular. Add a scope, a suppressor, swap stocks as you like. Extremely easy to clean with no tiny parts to lose in the dirt. In the field, it just works. And when survival is the goal, that's worth more than all the tactical Bell Smith & Wesson Heckleys in the world. This is the baseline of survival. Others may be flashier or pricier, but few are more proven. Number 4. Henry AR-7. Built for downed pilots and last-ditch moments, the AR-7's history is written in survival, not brochures. Designed in the 1950s for Air Force pilots with one mission: keep a person alive in the middle of nowhere until rescue arrives. 22. Long rifle. Breaks into a few parts that all stow in the stock. Once packed, it's watertight. It floats, and it's among the most compact ever. Total weight is about 312 lb. Assembles in under a minute with no tools. Minimalist, yet respectably accurate. At 50 yards, enough for small game or basic defense. Not built for endless abuse, but it shrugs off rain, cold, and even a dunk in the river when it has to. Easy maintenance. Magazines hide in the buttstock, something more rifles should copy. Survival in the purest sense. Not a range toy or a home defense piece, but a lifeline when everything else has failed. Number 5. Kel Tec Sub2000 Gen 3. A true hide-in-plain-sight weapon. Folds like a lawn chair. Disappears in a backpack. Shares magazines with the 9mm you carry. Not just light, but smart. In 2025, that mindset matters even more. 9mm or 40 Smith & Wesson. 16.25-inch barrel. A touch over 4 lb. Folds at the barrel and locks into one of the most compact carry-safe packages out there. Compatible with Glock or SIG magazines, letting your rifle and pistol eat off the same plate, streamlining your ammo logistics. Respectable accuracy for a blowback carbine, especially with a red dot on modern M-lock rails. Not built to win trophies, but center mass hits at 100 yards are no problem. Simple to maintain, Gen 3 boosts reliability and tames recoil. Still a Kel Tec, looks may not charm traditionalists, but functionally, it just works. Not tactical. Cosplay. This is survival efficiency. The odd-looking wrench that saves the day when everything else fails. Number 6. T&W Aero Survival Rifle. If the Sub-2000 wins with clever folding, the Aero wins with AR-style shapeshifting and a serious takedown design. It brings what people love about the AR platform: modularity, common parts, diverse calibers, into a takedown that comes apart in seconds. Not just marketing. In practice, the Aero delivers. Pistol calibers like 9mm .40, 45 ACP, rifle calibers like 223 and 300 blackout. Swap calibers via a quick change barrel system. Uses Glock magazines, one platform, many rolls. The design separates barrel, bolt, and upper into independent modules. Tool-free takedown, stash it like a laptop, reassemble in under a minute, and you've got a carbine ready to work. Smooth shooting with low recoil. With decent ammo, it holds roughly 2 MOA groups. Pricier than the average survival rifle, but you get a rugged alloy frame, ambidextrous controls, and on-demand caliber flexibility. Very reliable, forgiving in bad weather, easy to clean even after mud or a downpour. Built for plans full of unknowns, changing ranges, and evolving threats. Compact, customizable, and determined to keep running. If James Bond lived off-grid in a bug-out cabin, this is what you'd find behind the pantry. Number 7. Chiappa Little Badger. The king of minimalism among survival rifles. Not glamorous, but nothing beats it at doing more with less. Toss it in a pack, forget it, then thank yourself when things go sideways. Ultralight, ultra-compact, brutally simple. No frills, no fluff, just steel and function. 22 long rifle, weighs 2.9 lb, folds to just over 17 inches. Among the lightest, smallest rifles that still count as a rifle. A skeletonized frame that looks post-apocalyptic, yet it's tougher than it looks and dead reliable in the field. Single shot isn't fast, but it forces you to think, aim, and make the shot count. Surprisingly accurate for such a simple design. Built-in Picatinny rail for optics or a light. The stock holds extra rounds, a small but useful touch. Because it's .22 LR, you can carry a few hundred rounds and barely notice the weight. Survival at its core, stripped to essentials. Not sexy, not fast, but nearly perfect at what it does. If you had to leave with just one rifle in hand, this is likely the one you'd want. It doesn't ask for much, but it shows up when it counts. In the end, survival isn't about how tactical something looks, or the receipt you paid. It's about whether each rifle solves your problem when everything else quits. Think in concrete scenarios. leaving home in minutes because of wildfire, flood, or a days-long blackout. You need light, compact, fast to deploy. Supply chains sputter and ammo is scarce. You need something that eats common calibers, maybe even shares mags with your handgun. Long miles on foot where every gram matters. You need minimal, durable, low maintenance. Brutal weather, mud, and cold wind. You need reliability in bad conditions and easy field cleaning. Or simply needing that first shot to mean dinner. That's when the items on this list shine. Not because they're cool, but because they do exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. Everyone will land on a different answer, because needs aren't the same. If you prioritize compact, watertight floats and assembles in a minute, the Henry AR7 is a true life raft. If you want to put meat in the pot quietly, with easy customization and cleanup, the Ruger 1022 Takedown is the standard. Need absolute minimalism, so there's always a backup in your pack? The Chiappa Little Badger won't let you down. Want to streamline logistics and share magazines with the 9mm you carry? The Kel Tec Sub2000 Gen 3 is the move. Need fast caliber. Swaps to adapt across scenarios from close to mid-range? The TNW Aero survival rifle was made for that. When you need a leap in power and reach while staying compact and holding zero after takedown, the Browning BLR Takedown steps in. And if you want a hand-built, hard-running lever action that feeds both 357 Magnum and 38 Special to stretch your ammo and tame recoil, the Appalachian Scout will make you feel steadier the moment you grab the lever. There's no one-size-fits-all, only the choice that fits how you live, where you go, and what problem you're trying to solve. Be honest about your needs. Check your gear often. Train until it's second nature. Follow local laws and maintain regularly. The rest is simple. Carry something that actually works. Now it's your turn. Which rifle earns a spot in your pack, and which one would you skip even if it came with free ammo? Drop a comment. Before you head out, share this with someone who still thinks a survival rifle only needs to look cool. Support local shelters, keep training, and don't forget to recycle your brass.